What's going on? My name is Terry, and welcome to the Light T Show. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Let's get straight to the show. Ayanna Presley, a Democrat rep from, where did she rep from? Oh, Massachusetts, one of the craziest states right now. You know, all that sanctuary cities and all them. Yeah, she from over there, right? And she brought up HR 40. Y'all know what HR 40 is? That's the reparation bill that they tried to bring up in 2021 and
legislated. Today, with Donald Trump and Republicans waging their coordinated and at times unlawful assault on Black folks and Black history, we will not allow that history to be erased. We will not allow it to be whitewashed. HR 40 is a powerful reminder of the work that remains and offers us a pathway toward truth, reconciliation, and accountability. To be clear, this bill is not a symbolic gesture, but rather a meaningful step toward repairing the deep structural injustices that continue to harm Black communities today. The racial wealth gap in America is not an accident. In Boston, my home city, the Federal Reserve counts Black wealth at just $8, compared to the wealth of white households at $247,500. Nationwide, the racial wealth gap is over 10 trillion. That's trillion with a T. This shameful reality is the direct result of generations of precise, intentional policy harm codified into our laws and budgets. And it is specifically the result of slavery and the anti-Black society that followed. From Jim Crow to redlining to mass incarceration, our government, through policies and budgets, has perpetuated and entrenched these harms for generations. The disparities that we see in health outcomes, housing, education, wealth, and more are by design. Today, our government has a moral and legal obligation to right those wrongs, and reparations are a necessary step towards achieving justice.
she tried. She really tried it, man. Democrats just don't learn, dog. Trying to get the Black people all in their feelings about, oh, reparations and all this. And guess what happened? It's not going to work. People are not fooled by this. Like, you know, she brought up redlining, right? Do y'all know who created redlining? FDR. That was a Democrat. You want to know who made Jim Crow laws? Democrats. You want to know who are the real reason of Black people being in mass incarceration? Democrat. It was a whole 92 crime bill out here. But she want to say Trump is the white supremacist, when in fact your party has centuries of showing their true colors. I don't want to hear that, oh, they're a different party now. No, they're not. They just know how to finesse Black people into thinking they really for them, because in 2021, 2022, Democrats had the House and the Senate. Do you think that bill got moved? Nope. Y'all favorite president, Joe Biden, he said he was going to do a study of it.
Update on the timeline.
And on HR 40, President Biden was obviously in Tulsa there. I was also there talking to some activists, and they heard from the president and have heard from this White House that he is supportive of a committee to study reparations, which is what HR 40 would do. But he hasn't called for Congress to pass HR 40 or talked about his support for the bill specifically. So I'm just curious if he supports the bill as written that just went through.
Well, he supports a number of components of the bill, including the funding and the proposal for a study, which he feels would be the next important step forward and something that he feels would be absolutely correct in addressing this moment in history, these moments in history.
But not HR 40 as
I don't have more of an assessment of the legislation, but he, of course, supports a study of reparations and feels that would be the best next step. Go ahead.
He never wanted to move that bill. That was not in his... Listen, that was not part of his plan at all. Man, y'all got to stop listening to these people. She's a Black Democrat who is a Black shield. Let's just be for real. She's okay. She ain't one of the worst ones I ain't seen out here. You know, like y'all weak leader Hakeem Jeffries, you know, Tim U. Obama. He's so terrible. There's nothing we can do to fight back. They have the House and they have the Senate. What can we do? If I was part of that Democratic Party, I'd just be feeling like, I'd be feeling terrible. Like, these are the people who y'all want to fight for y'all? These the people y'all want front line? The minority leader, Tim U. Obama? Listen, I'm not even a Republican. I ain't even telling y'all to vote Republican. Man, I'm telling you, Democrats, I will never, ever, ever, ever vote. Ever. I believe my Detroit mayor, Duggan, I think that might be the last Democrat I vote for. But now, how about this, y'all? Since we know, because I gave y'all all facts about how Democrats have literally messed up everything about the black community. Now, I ain't saying Republicans didn't have no parts in it, but they tried to help us more than them. Until Democrats fully guarantee they're going to give black people reparations, you don't need to go to that party no more. You need to be far, far away from that party. Don't be no Democrat no more. Because all they going to do is, they been pimping y'all. Pimping us for 60-something years now. Pimping. And I mean, we just been, yes, let's vote for Democrat. Yes, let's vote for Kamala. Man, yeah, okay. Y'all think what's gonna get done? Was it the CBC, the what is it, the Conscious Black Caucus or something like that? Consensus Black Caucus or something out there in California? Don't y'all know they tanked them bills over there in California for the reparations?
Right now. KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala spoke with the reparations leader.
Yeah, so Ashley, what does she have to say about how this whole session ended over the weekend?
Golston and Lisa, Camila Moore was the chairwoman of California's historic reparations task force. That group wrapped up its work last year after spending years studying the effects of slavery, racial discrimination, and its impact on Black Californians. She says she felt betrayed by the Black Caucus after it decided to block two bills she says were fundamental for reparations. Emotions still high after this scene at the state capitol over the weekend.
It's black people stopping their own people from getting their reparations.
Reparations supporters frustrated by the Legislative Black Caucus's last-minute decision to block votes in the Assembly on proposals that would establish a state.
But oh no, we supposed to listen to them, right? Listen, all of them need to be fired. They need some new people over there. I'm not going to even lie. I ain't going to say we need to just flat out give up on that group, because I gave up on the NCAAP. I been gave up on them. That's a wrap. But CBC, they still got a chance if y'all do it right. Even if, because we know Gavin Newsom ain't giving he's not giving no reparations. Y'all know that, right? Gavin Newsom, you know, the Democratic governor over there, come on now. And people talk about all this reparations. Why y'all ain't talk about that when all of these illegal immigrants was over here getting all these billions of dollars under the Democratic control? All under Joe Biden. They was getting billions. But y'all want Donald Trump to get y'all reparations? You know what the best thing Trump is doing right now? Mass deportation. You know what's been going on a lot? A lot of people ain't showing up for work. A lot of people scared getting deported. All that type of stuff, right? That's even happening right here in this city. It's starting to be people not showing up for work. Asian, Mexican, white, black. It don't matter who it is. A lot of people not showing up for work. So that show you how they've been undercutting the community. Because let's get one thing understood. The only reason illegal immigrants was even allowed over here was to undermine black people at that time. That was the whole purpose. They ain't want to pay black people what they was owed at that time. They ain't want to pay them regular wages like the white people at that time. They didn't. This is a fact. This is not my opinion or none of that. You can go and look it up yourself. Now that I got that out the way, this is the time for, black people that said Trump ain't doing nothing for you. Well, it might be some businesses that you can open now. It might be some buildings you can buy. It might be a lot of things you can do that can help you and your family. Because now they're going to say, oh, the illegal immigrants are the hardest working people. Well, okay. How about we show them we can work even harder? They show we can build just like them. All these government contracts, building these buildings, stuff like that. Let's show it. This is our time. But y'all don't see the play, though. Y'all don't see that. In the black community, you got all these liquor stores not owned by black people. All these little fried chicken places not owned by black people. What do we really own? Gas stations not owned by black people. When are y'all going to realize that this mass deportation and people getting up out of here could actually help us? But y'all not looking at it that deep. I don't know. Maybe I'll just be talking too much of the real. Maybe that's what it is. Everybody want to be a victim. Everybody don't want to see the good side of everything. They don't want to. This mentality that a lot of us have, it ain't going to get us nowhere. You can go and verify everything I'm saying. All the bad laws was mostly coming from Democrats. This is factual. Now, I keep telling y'all, I'm not saying all Republicans are good, because there are several Republicans in Congress right now who got to go. Mitch McConnell, one of them. All them neocons and all that, got to go. Hey, man. Like I said, I'm not your average Joe. You feel me? I take my time and look up things. I even learn from others. And as you watch people videos and you watch people talk, you could just push pause and just look it up on the internet right quick. Like it be right there in your face. Now, some stuff you just gonna have to deep dive in. But a lot of stuff, you don't got to. There's people that's breaking it down for you right then and there. And look at similar articles. Yeah. Maybe we just too real. Man, I'm just too real, man. But you're going to have the Ayanna Presleys, the Jasmine Crockett's out here race hustling all the time and not telling them the truth about their party. They're not going to say it because they want to save face because they paid off too. They got to fall in line. You ain't got to actually receive payments to get paid off. You got to fall in line. Hey, we're going to get you in this role. You see y'all homegirl AOC. She was running for the DNC. Nah. Hey, it is what it is. If y'all got to the end of this video, I want to say I appreciate y'all, man. I got to 100 subscribers, so please subscribe, like the video, comment up under it, and share it with one of your friends, man. I know they want to hear some stuff like this. They tired of hearing MSNBC. They tired of hearing freaking CNN who be, we ain't even got to talk about them. I'm going to make a whole video about them, but thank y'all, man. Like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace.